watching here too. I'm live now. What is up, guys? Can you see me? Are we live yet? I'm not seeing everything. I'm not seeing myself. Can you guys see me now? Are we here? Are we live yet? Can you guys hear me, see me? I'm showing 3 viewers popped in here, so 2 of them are me. So if you guys are in the chat, let me know if you can hear me, see me. All right, Darlene, thank you. Yeah, I had an issue with my live stream because I set it up through YouTube and then I tried to go attach to it. Cajun, what is going on? Guys, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I scheduled it up through my YouTube channel, and I could see the thing, and I clicked on the event, and OBS it for some reason wouldn't bring me through that link. I don't know why, so I just had to create another link. I guess I'll just from now on I'll just use OBS. But you guys can hear me, see me, not too crazy loud. Got a new mic, so I'm still kind of getting it all adjusted and whatnot, but we are doing our thing. I appreciate you guys for coming. This is the new Saturday Night Live with Jarhead live stream. We are going to do some crazy stuff on this episode or this channel. Tonight, I don't have a whole lot of stuff like created because I just literally decided to do this the other day. I was looking for what I needed to do, what would fit best with my schedule at home, and here we are. So I will be live every Saturday night from 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. As the thumbnail has stated, you guys will see that same thumbnail, and I'll make sure that I do it through OBS next time so that until I switch over to StreamYard, OBS is free. I have OBS set up. I know how to play with OBS. I know how to create things for OBS, so tell me what y'all think. I take any criticism, what have you. I do plan on having guests. So that's one thing I got to switch with OBS. I got to kind of check it out. I'll have to make some new templates for guests and see how that works out. But I do plan on going to StreamYard because StreamYard is definitely easier. When I'm by myself, I'll use this platform. But I'm going to switch over to StreamYard. But I already knew how to play with OBS a little bit. And I had already done some stuff and set some stuff up. So it was kind of easy. So I just kind of threw this template and the way this layout is up about 30 minutes ago. So, I appreciate y'all. I'm a little under the weather. Woke up this morning with a sore throat. Well, I went to bed last night. My throat started getting a little sore. We've been having some bad, crazy weather. We've been from freezing in the 30s to 40s, all the way up to 80, back to 50. That's not helping anything. My sinuses started getting clogged up. So, woke up this morning just kind of. And didn't want to do much. I had a lot of stuff on my plate to do, but we didn't get it done. I was supposed to move both of those shelves right there. Were supposed to be gone. I was supposed to go to IKEA, pick up a new cubby thing to go right behind me. That was going to have some display stuff on it, just to kind of enclose my little studio, if you will. I'm currently broadcasting out of my bedroom, and so until I get my office back or whatnot, then will be the thing. So I'm just kind of making it look a little more cozy. I'm moving some stuff over to the eBay storage unit. So I didn't get a lot done today. I've got my grandbabies coming next week. So I got a lot of stuff that needs to be moved. I got to baby proof the house. They're going to be here for a week. When they come over for a few hours, it's not so bad, but they're going to be here for a week. My littlest one is a year and a half, and his sister just turned 4 today. So no, she turned 3 today. So we got a lot of stuff that I got to get done, but I wanted to get this live stream regardless of how I felt. I wanted to get out here, get some watch time stuff, get kind of back used to doing this live stream stuff. I'm still waiting on my new camera. I'm using my Logitech C922 webcam. It's sitting right up here. I'm going to move it down because I don't like the angle, but it's sitting on top of my monitor right now. Thank you, Darlene. I appreciate you being here, Darlene, Cajun, Joe. Like I said, the plan is right now, this is going to be like an open session. I don't have any agenda tonight. Tonight I didn't put a lot together for it as far as things to do, things to talk about. Just kind of want to see how the flow goes. I'm going to script some more stuff, like just some topics. The only things I won't really talk about is religion and politics, just because I don't do politics and religion gets a little crazy. So those are the only two things I really don't want to deal with on the channel. So everything else is open for discussion. I've got a little bit of everybody. Jay, Semper Fi, Ura. I've got people from my scratching group that'll be here. I've got some people from my reselling group. There's going to be some fish people. If you guys don't know anything about me, I haven't even scratched the surface on the channel yet. Been through a rough last year. Hey, scratching the itch. There's one of my lottery guys right there. It's been a crazy year, not only with COVID, which everybody's dealing with. Dealt with some we moved from Texas over to North Carolina in the middle of the pandemic. So trying to find a house. My wife is a teacher. To get her a job. I've been self-employed for 7 years now. I worked for about a year after I retired. The volume's really low. Okay, Cajun, let me adjust. Let me look at this mic real quick. Okay, make sure I'm going the right way. I'll turn it up on OBS. Is that better? I can bring it closer to me too. I'm sitting a little back from it. They tell you you're supposed to be like this right here, but is that a little better for everybody? Can you hear me a little better? Okay, good. Yeah, I'll turn the mic all the way up in OBS. I had it kind of down because the mic was a little sensitive and was picking up the fans because my desktop is like literally right here right now. So good deal. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, hey, we're setting everything up. Just got this mic. I got it in the other day. I set it up last night. I just plugged it in, but I didn't test it. I kind of tested it out a little bit earlier. But like I said, I haven't even... I took a year off from YouTube just because personal things in life. Those y'all know me, I deal with PTSD, anxiety, and depression. So I got hit with a real big bout of anxiety right as the pandemic hit. So I kind of stepped away from YouTube. I stepped away from eBay and just kind of grinded it out, with my family and stuff, and just kind of stayed low, tried to keep myself occupied. And then COVID hit, which kind of created even worse things. And then we already knew we were moving. So that just kind of further complicated things. The house we were renting was already sold. They were just waiting on our move out date so that they can move in. So it wasn't like we had a choice that we could adjust up and decided to change things. So COVID, we literally bought the house. We rented the house we're staying in online, sight unseen. Saw some pictures, talked to the owner. She kind of did a walkthrough with us with her camera, and we decided to take it. So it was a kind of a trying deal, but I'm getting back in the flow. If you guys have been here when I started the channel, I do graphic design stuff. I do custom t-shirts, hats, crafting stuff, coffee mugs, a little bit of everything. I also am passionate. I love scratching lottery tickets. So that's what you guys will also see. I will be live every Sunday at the same time, 7 p.m., 8 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, scratching lottery tickets. So that will be another live stream that I will just be literally, you won't, I'll have it set up. I'm going to hopefully get my 2 cameras set up. I should be able to do it. I just got to mess with it tomorrow, but you'll be able to see my ugly face and see the tickets at the same time. I'll hopefully, but like I said, that will be live. So the 2 days that work best for me right now at nighttime are Saturdays and Sundays. Kids are kind of calmed down. Everything's kind of chill out. We don't have a whole lot going on. Even though I'm in Texas, we're wide open. People are like, oh, Texas is 100% open. We're not. We still got masks. I haven't found a place yet that I can't take my mask off, which I wouldn't anyway. I have an 83-year-old. My father-in-law lives with us. He's suffering from dementia. He's in the final stages of his life, so I wouldn't risk that. And my wife has lupus, so there's no way, even with us being open. We do have a lot of things open, but it's still as far as being 100% open, we're not. So, just like everybody else is dealing with some of that stuff, we've had a lot of stuff to go through. And so, like I said, I stepped back away from YouTube for a while, and we're getting back in the flow of things, getting back dedicated to it, doing some business moves. I got a new heat press coming. I got a new sublimation printer that's going to be coming. So Heat Press Nation, if y'all are watching, my order's coming through soon. So I'll be looking for that once your stuff gets back in stock. So let me check the chat real quick. I'm going to be rambling on. I see Scratching the Itch. Yeah, moving is definitely huge. It was a huge stressor to begin with. And then, I'm 20 years in the Marine Corps. Moving wasn't a big thing. I'm a logistics guy, so the move part itself, but the complications from not being able to fly down like we wanted to and be able to view the house. We were finding a lot of the rental companies, they would let you go through the houses, but you had to like schedule it, and we didn't really know. We didn't want to show up and try to schedule something and then not be able to go look at a house. So we kind of, we were in a time crunch. Let me see if I can move this chat in OBS. I think I can, so I can see it better. There we go. Make it bigger. Good deal. I'm just reading through the chat. You guys saying I'm louder. Good deal. So I appreciate it, Scratching it. So, like I said, my wife's a special education teacher. She has her own health issues as well. So those played a lot of factors in us being able to just come show up in Texas. And so we didn't. We initially had everything lined up, ready to go, and then COVID hit. So that created another thing. So when we moved here, I just kind of sat back and relaxed. Took some time off, did some fishing. I had created another channel for fishing, but I didn't enjoy recording and fishing. I wasn't enjoying the fishing part as much because I was more focused on recording. So I just kind of chilled back, put some things in motion, got my logo redone, touched with some other Fiverr design artists, and started, just putting things on paper on where I wanted to take business-wise and my YouTube channel. So here we go. We're fast forwarding to now. We're getting things rolling. You guys see I've got the 2 live streams. The lottery, I do plan on, once this channel gets monetized, because that is such a niche kind of thing. A lot of the scratchers, we all kind of hang out in each other's lives and stuff. I'm going to move that to a separate channel. Right now I'm just keeping it here because I can do a live stream. I can do some videos on it, and I can get the watch hours I need to get monetized. But I want to take that away from the entrepreneur stuff that's here. This channel is going to be loaded with tutorials, how-tos. I'm a DIY guy, so things that I do that help me both in my eBay business, with things around the house, and things that you guys could use for YouTube if you're a YouTuber. I'm going to do some tutorials just because I like teaching, and that's what I created this channel for, was to pass things that I know on to people. I don't like people that like have all the answers and they just want to make money off of it. Yes, I want to y'all hear. Yeah, he wants to get monetized. I do, because I want to be able to monetize my channel. So when I do live streams and I get super chats, I can donate to my fellow servicemen, my men and women in service through the Semper Fi Fund. I have reached out to that charity. I've worked with them before. They do a lot for veterans, and so there's a few charities that I want to work. I want to be able to donate to and use this platform to kind of push some things. My granddaughter that is coming this next week has got epilepsy. So epilepsy is another thing that's near and dear to my heart. I lost my grandmother to breast cancer, so breast cancer awareness is another thing. And then my wife has got lupus and cervical cancer. She had a full hysterectomy due to cervical cancer. So I've got some charity things that I want to do, and so that's what I want to use this platform for, and to help others. I don't mind giving back. I don't want to have to charge. Everything on YouTube's free. I love that about it. And I can still hang out, have fun, chill, just pass anything that I do and the stuff that I do. Like I said, I do a lot of side hustles. I do custom t-shirts, decals, coffee mugs, woodwork stuff. I make my own fishing weights. So I'm going to be selling those on eBay. I breed fish. Some of you guys saw my live stream. I was live from the Fish Expo last weekend or weekend before last, and had an awesome time. Met a lot of people. Met a couple other YouTubers that I didn't know were YouTubers. A couple of them I did know were YouTubers, so it was kind of cool. We kind of gave each other a shout out on the channel. I did a walk around of that. Made some good money. So I'll be bringing the fish tank stuff. So if you guys are into aquariums and fish tanks, I'm going to kind of show you my journey with that. I've had fish my entire life, but I now took it and turned a hobby into a business. Philly Flipper Paul, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you, brother. I congratulate you. Now that you can see me, I want to congratulate you. Philly Flipper, if you guys don't know who he is, the guy is doing some big things. He just went over 1,000 subscribers, and I couldn't be more proud of that, of his accomplishments. He's doing his thing. He came to America from another country and is doing his thing in American. That's what we're all about here in the U.S. is allowing people the freedom to do what they want to do. And I welcome you to come into my live stream because I love hanging out with him. I'm actually gonna be on Paul's channel on May 8th, so you guys will see me over there and be able to talk to the crowd that he has directly. You guys will be able to see me on his channel. I am going to bring him onto my channel as well as some others. I just haven't scheduled all that yet. I want to make sure, I want to kind of get things flowing with my streams and stuff, and then start bringing some people on, especially this show right here, because this is like a no holds barred, but I want it to be another platform to mix the different communities. I have a lot of different communities in my channel just because I do different things. I got people that are doing t-shirts, people that are, like I said, the fish, the resellers, both on Amazon and eBay. So I can bring a different group of people too, and I want to bring you guys and others that want to come on the channel and let them tell everybody else what they're about, and maybe we can all grow together. That's what it's all about, is doing our thing. And you know, that's the whole reason I created this channel. If you guys look back, like, to one of my very first my very first intro when this channel was Timo Designs, you know, that's one of my biggest things was to help others. I get people that message me all the time. I'm very approachable. I have no problems. Joe called me the other night asking me about what I thought about a bulk lot of 8x10 celebrity photos. We talked for a good 30 minutes. Had never talked before other than through Facebook and YouTube. So, you know, that's what it's all about. I have no problems, you know, doing what I can to help you. I mean, if I can't help you, I'll let you know, but I'll help you find somebody that can if it's something I don't know anything about. I won't pretend to know everything about everything. I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. So, but like I said, I'm having fun. I'm trying to expand. Me and my wife are trying to buy a house. So everything right now is geared towards that. Everything that we're doing is geared towards that. We've paid off all our credit cards. We've taken our credit scores from the mid 500s up into, we're just under 700. So that's another thing that I wish I had when I was younger, was somebody that could tell me how the credit system works and how to not get in trouble. I did some dumb things when I was a young Marine. They gave us all a paycheck on the 1st and the 15th, and they threw a bunch of credit cards at us right out of boot camp, and I went crazy with it, man. I was charging everything. If I had a check in my pocket, I thought I had money, and that's not how it works. But I learned the hard way. I've gone through a bankruptcy. I'm doing investing now. I'm about to be 45. I turn 45 next month, and I just started my Roth IRA. And so I want to kind of talk to people, the younger generation, and people that are, you know, I got my brother on the right track. Me and my dad. My dad was a stockbroker for 10 years, but I still started late. Even with him trying to kind of coach me, I didn't really understand, and it was, I'd rather have a brand new flashy truck. Ren K, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing tonight? I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to hang out with this ugly guy. But I'm gonna be here for a few hours tonight. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, but we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna make this happen. Like I said, I'm working on those watch hours, so I definitely got to do this stuff. I'm still setting up this studio / my bedroom, so you guys will see a little bit of scenery change here. I'm just kind of make it a little more eye pleasing, even though, like I said, a lot of this stuff is going over to my new storage unit, so you guys are going to see some videos coming on that. I am working on, as soon as I get my logo and my slogan over to Supercolor to get my transfers made, I will be doing some t-shirt tutorials on how to, if you guys are ever interested on how to start a t-shirt business, I'm going to show you. And I'm not the expert, but I'm going to show you from a beginner standpoint how I did it and how you can do it with little to no graphic design knowledge. I mean, there's people out there that you could pay to do your designs, but it's pretty easy to get things rolling. And so Like I said, I want to bring. There's going to be a lot of variety to the channel. A lot of things that I haven't even let people know I do. Some people found out I did sublimation the other day. I love sublimation. So you guys are going to see. I'm going to be doing my own coffee mugs, my own coasters, some of my own merchandise. Dina, how are you doing? That's DENA, right? If I'm not mistaken, I spell it right that time. DENA. I spelled it wrong in one of her live streams and I got blasted, but it's all right. We are here doing our thing. I appreciate you coming. If you guys are new to the channel and that subscribe button is still red, do me a favor and smash that thing. If you guys can do me a favor, either click a thumbs up, thumbs down. It doesn't bother me. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Either way, you're helping the channel, so I'd appreciate that. Hit that bell if you guys want to be notified anytime I go live or I post new content. You know, make sure you guys have clicked that bell. I do have, some of y'all seen the other day, I have made a thing called Last Minute Live. So if I just decide to go live, I'll try to give you all about a 30-minute notice, and I'm just going to be popping up live. I'm home during the day. If I'm not listening, I'm usually hanging out on a lot of you guys' live chats and not listening because I'm chit-chatting. But I'm going to try to do a couple things in between people's lives just to kind of, 1, pass time, 2, to hang out and talk, and 3, to get some watch hours. I'm not going to lie. That's, I got to get those watch hours. But, so just like I said, if you have those bells, you guys will know, bing, TJ's live, Jarhead's live, whatever you want to refer to me as. My name, my actual government name is Thomas O'Connor Jr. So I go by TJ because, funny story is my dad is Tom Sr., obviously. I'm Tom Jr., and then I have a brother named Thomas Christopher. Well, when we all moved in together, my dad went by Tom, and me and my brother both went by Tommy. So my stepmom, Sandra, called me TJ, started calling me TJ. That's been my nickname and what I've been going by since high school. So I go by, 2 people ask me, TJ, what's your middle name? It's Patrick. They're kind of confused. I'm like, no, it's because I'm a junior. So that's what everybody, my wife calls me TJ. So, she calls me Thomas, I know I'm in trouble. But I said I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time out of your day to hang out here on the Saturday Night Live where anything goes except for politics and religion. You guys pass the word, spread the word, put it on Twitter, any Facebook, let people know that we're here. That would greatly be appreciated. Just y'all being here is enough for me just to kind of hang out and just talk about whatever. So if you guys have something to ask me, ask me. Like I said, as long as it ain't about religion and politics, I'm a Republican, so that's about as far as politics as I'll go. But I don't vote, so that's why you'll know I don't do politics. I don't vote. I don't get into the whole politics thing. So if you guys got any questions, where I'm from, where I'm doing now, what I do in the future, feel free to ask. Talk about. I don't have a way to bring anybody on live, so I can't bring nobody today. I'm sorry, Dean. I will not misspell your name again. I promise. I got it. I'm gonna write it on my board just so I remember. I got it now. It only took me one warning. I know if I get called Thomas by anybody, I'm in trouble, but that's okay. I'm not scared of anybody. So what's everybody up to tonight? Anybody have plans that just didn't happen? I was supposed to be at a birthday party. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine, we were stationed at Fort Leonard Wood as instructors, and then we ended up in North Carolina together. We're both into the car club scene, and he started a car club, and I ended up joining it. So he's from Texas also, or actually I think his wife is from Texas. So they moved back here right before I did. So he retired. I retired in 2013. He just retired last year. And then they moved back. They moved here. I got here in June. I think they got here in it was either May or April. So they got here before me. Their son Noah had a birthday today. I think he turned 4. And so I was supposed to be there, but I woke up sore throat, congested, and I wasn't gonna subject anybody just being sick. But then you add the whole COVID aspect to it. So I just did my part and didn't spread nothing. And yes, I shouldn't be drinking Dr. Pepper. That's why I got water right here too, but I have to. If I don't have Dr. Pepper, I will go nuts. But so if I seem a little under the weather, I am. But I had to get this ball rolling. We had to get this thing set up and get the live stream rolling so I can get some practice behind messing with some things. All right, Joel. I'm reading chat right now. Joel's trying to get everything organized. Ben's goal. I tell you what, when Joe creates his channel, Joe has a Facebook page with the same name, Joe the Breadman Reseller. Go check it out. You guys want to talk about some organization? He talks about not trying to get things organized. This dude has got everything. Or Mr. Pibb, don't cuss at me, Ren. Don't cuss at me with that, but Mr. Pibb. North Carolina had everything, Mr. Pibb, and I could not stand it. I'm gonna be Dina. I'm gonna be using StreamYard. I knew OBS really well, and I had everything. I had a lot of things set up for OBS. I'm gonna go over to StreamYard just because, but I wanted to get everything set up. I'm working on all my transitions and different screens and different. I overdo things. You guys are gonna realize I go above and beyond. I go all out. So I will be going, Dina, over to StreamYard. I just haven't decided which platform I want to pay for. I'm getting my new camera, and I would like to stream in 1080. Even though 720 is not bad at all, you can't really tell the difference. But I haven't decided if I want to pay a little up for it or not. It's a tax deduction, so it's not that big of a deal. But I just hadn't decided which one I want to do yet. So I will be coming over to StreamYard, especially when I have guests, because it is so easy. I haven't honestly learned how to bring guests on OBS. But I use OBS because, like I said, OBS is free, number one. But I like to brand everything. So I'm going to be doing, if you guys are sport card guys, I will be starting to hold a monthly sport card auction starting in May. I haven't set a date yet. I want to look at the calendar and see what we got going on, because May is going to be a busy, school gets out, so I got a lot of stuff going in May, and I want to pick a good date, and then I want to try to keep it consistent, like the first Saturday of, or first Friday of May, of the month, or whatever day it ends up being. It might be during the week. That'll give me another weekday live, since I'm already doing this one and I'm already scratching on Saturdays, so it'll probably be something, it might be maybe a Wednesday or something. But if you guys are into sport cards, I will definitely, Paul, I appreciate you. I'll be able to learn what that looks like, because I haven't had one yet. So you are my first, and I appreciate you, brother. I will definitely, I've got plenty of these, trust me, but that buys me almost a case. So $5 almost buys me a case here in Texas. So I appreciate you. If you guys are new to the channel, matter of fact, I had it linked, but I had it in my other one. If you look in the description, which this one doesn't have a description yet, description of my videos, I did start a Buy Me a Coffee, but I switched it to Dr. Pepper. The link will be in the description of all my videos. So that's just a way. If you guys are familiar with Patreon, it's a way that you can support the content creators. You can do it on a monthly membership. You can do a one-time thing. Some of us have Buy Me a Taco, Buy Me a Shake. Paul has, was it Blue Boo or something? What do you have, Paul? Paul drinks some weird stuff. I don't know I can't remember what that stuff is. I know it ain't something I'm drinking. It must be a Philly thing. But speaking of sports, if you got bubbly, that's it, bubbly. I am going to be putting together, if you guys are fantasy football guys and you have a YouTube channel, I am going to put together a YouTuber fantasy football league. I'm working on all the details. It's probably going to be like a $25 or $50 buy-in. That is going to, it's going to pay the top 3 spots. I'm also going to be putting a plaque together. Me and my family did a family baseball thing every year where for $25, we all drafted a team, and then if your team won the World Series, you got the pot, plus you got your name on a plaque that had everybody's name on it. So I'm going to be designing one of those plaques, so the winner will get cash, a good chunk of the pot, plus they will get their name on that plaque, and they'll get to keep that plaque until we till about a week before we draft the next year. So one cool thing I want to do is on Tuesdays do a live stream and bring the people that are in the league, if they can make it, bring them on and we can discuss the weeks. We can go or do like a recap and talk about all of the football games for the weekend, but also recap the league. So I've already talked to the Flippin' Sports guy, and he was definitely in. So if you guys are interested, that's something you guys are interested, hit me up on Instagram so I can kind of get a names. I want to say I'm going to be using Yahoo. I want to say it's a 12-man league. So we'll discuss it all. I'll put it all on paper and push all the details out. So we've got time. The draft is coming up. Ren, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. I literally live 14 minutes now from Cowboy Stadium. So, yes, I am everything Texas. I'm a Texas Longhorn fan, Texas Rangers, Dallas Stars, Dallas Mavericks, FC Dallas for soccer, and my beloved Dallas Cowboys. So, I have everything right here. If you guys have never been to Arlington, Texas, you guys are missing out as far as like entertainment-wise. We have literally Cowboy Stadium and the Rangers Stadium, the Rangers' new stadium and their old stadium, and a place called Texas Live is all within a. I'm going to show that comment, even though I should have blocked it, Paul. But that's okay. I love you. Paul's an enemy. He's an Eagles fan. I'm married to a Giants fan, so I have an enemy sleeping next to me every night. But that's okay. I love her to death. She keeps. Hey, Bucks, Lightning Ray. Hey, Joe, you fit right in with my uncle. My uncle Steve is a Bucks Lightning Rays fan to heart. He lives in St. Pete. So we were just talking about coming down there for me to go fishing. I want to go catch some peacock bass. So I told my uncle I need to come down there and do some fishing. No, Ren, the card show is not going to be next week. I'll announce it. You guys will see it pop up as a live stream in my feed. It's going to be sometime in May. Oh, am I going to a card show next week? It all depends on how I feel. I know we've got the Dallas card show is happening all the time. They have one pretty much each month. I missed the big one that they just did, but I need to look and see if there's one. I haven't been to a card show in forever. I was supposed to go to Nationals this past year, but COVID happened, so I wasn't able to go. But from what I understand, the people that went to the Dallas card show recently, they freaking loved. They said it was just as big as the Nationals almost. So I'm definitely down. But I'm actually going to hold my own auctions on my channel to get rid of some stuff that I just don't want to mess with throwing on eBay, or to give you guys some better deals outside of eBay. So, Ren, do you know where it's at? Is it the Dallas Card Show that's holding it? I follow them on Instagram, and I know they bounce around in different cities in Texas and hold card shows. So if it's close, I may go. If I don't got nothing else going on, let me rephrase that. If the wife doesn't have anything else for me going on. Yeah, like I said, I saw pictures. I wanted to go meet a couple other YouTubers there. 502 Frank was there, and I was really hoping to meet him, but I had some other stuff come up. Plus, I was getting ready for the Fish Expo myself, so I was doing a lot of stuff for that, helping some other people get some stuff ready. So I had to. I just couldn't make it. It was about an hour and a half for me, or an hour and 15 minutes, something like that from me. So I'm down. I'm going to be doing some traveling here this summer for sure. So I'll be in a few of y'all's neighborhoods over the summer. We're going to try to do a few road trips. I'm definitely going to be in the Kentucky area to go see my brother. My brother's in Richmond. My dad is up in Yorkville, Illinois, but I'm going to try to have him come down to my brother's when I'm there, so save me an extra 6 hours driving up to him. But we'll see how things go. But hopefully things will start opening up for everybody a little more and more as this COVID thing and these shots get out there. What are y'all's thoughts about these shots? I give you mine. I don't want to take it, but I do have kids. I do have family that, need me to take it. So I had so many vaccinations in the Marine Corps. I don't think I'm really worried about catching anything. But everything that's falling out, all this fallout with the Johnson & Johnson shot, it's kind of got some people scared. My wife, she's a teacher, so she got her first shot, but she got the Pfizer one. So, and she's going to get the Pfizer one next time. I think she gets it in a couple weeks. But so I haven't got mine scheduled. I'm waiting on my doctor. I'm not in the category yet because I'm not working for anybody and I'm not in the age bracket yet to get put on the list. But um, yeah, that's me scratching. I'm not against it anyway. I personally don't want to take it, but at the same time, I don't want to jeopardize. Like I said, my wife's a teacher. She's already dealt with. We've already had to deal with not her getting COVID, but my wife's a special education teacher, so she co-teaches an English class, and her there's been a couple students in her class that have gotten it. There's been her co-teacher's daughter got it, so she's been home a few times just because the protocol. If they meet certain requirements, i.e., there's a student in her classroom that tests positive, they have to be out for 10 days. So it's I'm going to take it for that purposes. I don't really want to, but like I said, I have my personal beliefs. But there's people that have to get it, and I get that. San Antonio, okay, that's not. Let me see. I haven't driven. I want to say that's like 4 hours for me from here, but let me check it. San Antonio. I got friends. I got Marine Corps buddies in San Antonio. They'd love for me to show up. San Antonio. My wife would be down for a road trip if we can make it. We haven't been down there. We go down there and go to the Riverwalk. So San Antonio. Let me see. It's only about 4 hours from here, so not too bad. I can make that in my sleep. So maybe I don't know. Like I said, let me see. I don't know what we got. Like I said, right now we're as far as us getting out to do a whole lot. Like I said, my 83-year-old father-in-law. We are caregivers for him. We have he does have hospice that comes. He has a nurse that comes 3 days a week, an RN that comes once a week, and then they come as needed. Other than that, so they do give us a little bit of a break and help with him. But weekends just usually kind of. My mother-in-law comes and helps us out during the week. She lives up in Dallas with my brother-in-law, so she will come over here. Yeah, see the Dallas card show. If it's in Dallas, I definitely can make the Dallas one, and that's right after my birthday. My birthday is the 18th of May, so I'll definitely be at the Dallas one. If nothing else, I'm hoping to meet up with some other YouTubers, some other people, and just kind of hang out. I'm not too bad. Like I said, I haven't been to car show in forever, so I do have some stuff that I wouldn't mind offloading if the right people are there. I got a stack of Luca rookies that I want to get it graded, but PSA's shutting down on us, so it's going to be hard to get some stuff graded right now with PSA. But I'm sitting right here like this right here. So show y'all that right there. That is a 2018 Panini Select Tricolor Prism Premier. That is a PSA 9. I bought that for about $25, and when Luca had just hit the scene, and that thing last time it's selling anywhere from $12.50. I've seen it all the way up to $1,800. So I definitely have some stuff that needs to be moved. I've got a stack. Like I said, I have a stack that I was going to take. I've never personally graded anything, so I was going to go up to my local card shop up the road and get in on one of their group submissions. But I reached out to them, and obviously with PSA shut down, they just don't know when. They still have stuff that's backlogged from some other groups that are like 7-8 months old that were supposed to be back real soon, but. Earl Campbell and Micah Gallup are going to be the one at the Dallas show. Ren? Yeah, I'd definitely be down if Micah Gallup. I got all kinds of his stuff. I'd love to meet him. I might have to get my jersey guy to get me a Gallup jersey to take there. I was gonna get one, but I gotta order my CD Lamb one anyway. So maybe I'll just go ahead and order. I do. If you guys y'all want some authentic jerseys for cheap, and I'm not talking some dang other stuff. I do have a jersey guy. If you buy 4 jerseys, you get them $50 a piece. They're stitch on. They're legit. They're Nike jerseys. I don't ask him how he gets them, where he gets them from, but I know he sews everything on himself as far as the names and stuff. and stuff. So like he's buying them overseas, obviously, but they are legit. No kid Nike. I've got a bunch of them hanging in my closet now. So I can definitely put you guys in contact with my Jersey guy. He's in Florida. I actually went to his house. Me and my wife, like I said, we're opposites. So my wife is a OU fan, and I'm a Texas Longhorn fan. So 2 years ago, if you guys go back to some of my very first videos, you guys are going to see a prank that I pulled on my wife. I purchased my wife tickets to the Orange Bowl to see OU against Alabama. Alabama stomped the crap out of them. But I did a prank. It was a pretty cool prank. Me, the kids all were in on it. They knew what was going on, but she didn't. She had no clue. I even left her hints, but she didn't. She didn't have a clue. So go check. I'm gonna put that up as one of my like lists. I'm gonna start listing people because I want to get that video out there a little more. I need to tag it better because it didn't really do too well because I didn't know what I was doing as far as tags. But the video was pretty cool. But long story short, we drove from North Carolina down to Miami, went to the Orange Bowl, had a blast. We had an Airbnb. We went around the town, got there like a day before, went did a little gambling, and then went to the game. Well, on the way back, we stopped up. A buddy of mine, Rich, owns a hot dog place in Pensacola. So if you guys are ever in Pensacola, y'all want to go to the Whacked Out Wiener. John's Fish Room, how's it going, boss? At the swap, John, I was selling them for $15, and they were about anywhere from an inch and a quarter to almost an inch and a half. I was probably low priced, but I mean, like I said, it was my first swap, and so I was kind of, I didn't want to overprice it, I didn't want to underprice it at the same time, but I threw them up at 15 and sold about 7 to 8 of them. They're selling on eBay a lot more, so I'm actually getting ready to get all my stuff. I have all my bags and stuff, but I need to get stuff to ship to get my labels and stuff, my live fish labels, so I can start shipping. I want to list them on eBay because they're selling on eBay for like $35. So mine, I've got a couple of them that I moved out of my grow out tank that are like in separate tanks. They're getting a lot bigger. I'm almost able to sex those because I'm actually looking to get one more pair. Because right now I just have one breeding pair. But they're prolific. They anytime I put them together, they give me eggs. So like right now I have them separated just because I have like 200 in my grow out, and I have the last batch that they did for me. There's about 75 to 100 in another grow out tank that the last batch. So John, I'm telling you, that's the way to go. Where are you at, John? Also check out the band if you're not familiar with the Band app. I sold a few of them via the Band app. So download the Band app and look for fish groups in your area and other fish nerds. So yeah, you got the blue eye longfin. I need a pair of them. I showed my wife the longfin and she wants a pair. I'm also looking for a pair of super reds. I don't have my blue eye lemon pair is the only pair I have. So if something happens to one of them, my breeding as far as those go stops. So I need to get some more. My guppies are breeding like crazy right now. I've got my mutt guppy tank that's just gave me about 150 babies. I've got some half black moons that have done pretty well because I had like 2 female, and then I have a pair of half black red rose that gave me the first batch. It only gave me like 3 fry, so I'm hoping to get more in the next batch. Oh, Cincinnati, Ohio, I guarantee you got some fish guys up there. I would check around, see if you got an association, something. But the Band app's pretty good because we're not supposed to list pets on Facebook. So we have our DFW Aquatics Association has a Facebook group, but then we have a group inside the Band app for the DFW fish keepers. So it works out. So we'll put tanks and stuff, but if we're selling any kind of fish, people list the whole state list there. And we got people. We have a lot of importers in San Antonio and Houston that list some crazy fish in there. So definitely check that out. It's BAND. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up on my phone just so you can kind of see what it looks like. Let me see. So it looks like that right there. So you can see those are the groups that I'm in right there. The Texas Fish Keepers. And the DFW DFW fish keepers. So like I said, people post there. The people do all kinds. There's groups that raffle off, do raffles for fish and all kinds of stuff. So that app's pretty cool. If you don't have a local area, but I would definitely find a local group and see when they're doing swaps, or be the man that starts them. You'd be surprised how many fish nerds are out there. I didn't realize how many people were out there till I started like just kind of looking around Facebook, and that's how I found them. And man, oh yeah, I bet if you got your own, that's my goal. I'm eventually going to get an online. Once I get my LLC set up and I get everything on that, I'll be opening up a website. I'll be doing my own website that way. Right now, I'm just going to use eBay because I already have eBay as a platform. So I'm going to list them on eBay, and it'll help my eBay sales. And so since I already have it set up, it's an easy way to do it. So I'll be listing. I'll see a listing here pop up soon for mine. Now that we can ship. So I got to ship 5 guppies. John's Fish Room. Do you follow Michael's Fish Room on YouTube at all? Because I'm getting ready to send him 5 guppies for his mutt guppy pond next week. So I reached out to him and told him I sent him 5. I'd be honored to send him 5. I love that. I love his channel because he doesn't care. He's like me. He don't care what people think. He's just gonna tell it like it is, and they're either gonna take it for what it is, or they're gonna get butthurt. He doesn't care, and I love that about him. Love his rants. If you're not checking out Michael's Fish Room and you're a fish keeper, you guys are in for a treat right there. Yeah, because like I said, we're everything right now has been driven to buy a house in 2 years, and when we do buy that property, I already told the wife I'm going to get a metal building / warehouse put in. It'll have a dedicated office for all my business stuff. It'll have a dedicated YouTube studio to do all my filming and do all my live streams. Then I'll have a fish room / warehouse. So it'll be fish room that'll be enclosed, and then I'll have a warehouse for all my eBay inventory and whatever other toys I decide to buy. But we already told the wife that's definitely, she can do whatever she wants with the house. She can have the house. I just need that building to do business stuff, and she's on board with it. So anything to get me out of the bedroom where I'm at now. So, but like I said, I'm only in the bedroom. When we moved my father-in-law in with us in December, he fell. He was in a nursing home up in Washington, and he fell and ended up with his second brain bleed. So he ended up with dementia, diagnosed with dementia from not necessarily that fall, but a combination of the other fall and that. So he's classified with dementia due to injury, and he's just slowly. He was doing pretty good up until about a month ago. So he's going through the final stages of it. He's starting to, his body, you can tell his body's starting to go through the last stage phases and stuff. So it's kind of hard. My wife is the baby of the family, so her parents were both retired when we were in high school. Me and my wife have known each other since 8th grade. Never dated or anything until about 5 years ago. And so she was my high school crush, but she was the star soccer athlete, basketball athlete, volleyball athlete, and I was just some dude that was going in the Marine Corps. So we were good friends, we shared a lot of mutual friends, but never dated. 25 years later, boom. Both of us were single at the same time, and things kind of worked out. And so, but when I say we're complete opposites, we're complete opposites. I'm the old country boy, born in California, moved to Texas, and kind of converted over. She was born and raised in New York and moved to Texas about 4 or 5 years before I did. But we're complete opposites, but it works beautifully. Like I said, she's your city slicker, doesn't want to go camping, fishing, doesn't want nothing to do with any of that stuff. I'm trying to get her to go camping. I got to get an RV, or I got to get a cabin, to kind of do that stuff. But I mean, we complement each other very well. And I have ADHD and stuff, and she's a special education teacher, so she knows how to redirect me and get me focused on things, and it works out beautifully for both of us. But we got a dream goal to buy our first house here in a couple years, so that's where all the focus has been. And she's been really supportive. She knows that I do some crazy stuff. Everything has got some kind of goal of making some money somewhere. Cal. I was born in Long Beach, California. I grew up in the Lakewood, Downey, Whittier area. I last lived in Lakewood on 216th Street. We moved here June of 1989 when I was 13. We moved to Texas, to Arlington, Texas, and That's where I call home since. I was stationed 5 years in the Marine Corps at Camp Pendleton, so I spent another 5 years in Cali. But you couldn't pay me to go back as an adult. Like, I couldn't afford it, but B, I just don't. There's no way. I like too many things that California doesn't. So I'm staying in Texas, where everything's pretty much that I like is pretty much legal. So I like my illegal car parts, my guns, stuff like that. So I definitely want to stay here. We're not going anywhere. We don't know exactly where we're going to buy a house. We had a price in mind, and then we started looking for what we wanted to do. Oh, Riverside. Okay, I spent my stepdad's parents were in Riverside. I was in San Bernardino for a little bit, right there at the base of Big Bear. Literally, you could go out my street, go around the corner, and be going up the mountain to Big Bear. So, familiar with that area. Been out to 29 Palms a few times, a few caxes in 29 Palms. So, a little bit familiar with the area. But like I said, I mainly grew up Downey, Whittier, Lakewood, that area as far as California goes, and then moved to Arlington, Texas at age 13 in 1989, right before that big earthquake that hit during the World Series. So I'm trying to stay in focus, but I'm trying to stay my camera. Let me see if I can pull it up now. I'll leave it there. When I made this template, I made this template for this live stream over in Canva. For some reason it didn't size exactly right. So I'm not supposed to be cut off right here. I'm supposed to have a whole circle of me, but in order to stretch it all out, when I had to stretch it out and make it look right, I just had to use a circle. But we'll go with it for today. It'll be by next week. I'll have it all fixed. It'll be back the way I want it next week. And like I said, next week I might have a guest on, so it'll be on StreamYard anyway. But I'll have everything. I'll have all the templates set up, so it'll be golden. So it'll look the same. It'll just be a different program that I'm using. But yeah, Ren, yeah, the 420 definitely. I'm an investor. I'm a medical marijuana investor. So, but casinos, I'm an hour and a half. I go up to Windstar, on the border of Oklahoma, and then on the other side we've got Choctaw. I like Choctaw more. It's a little more. I don't know. The atmosphere is just a little better for me. But I'm only an hour and a half from a casino, which is actually a good thing, because I'm a gambler. I'd get in trouble. I'd get in trouble if I was closer. I could never live in Vegas, ever. Unless the only way I said I would move to Vegas is if I became homeless. Just because you could make it. He just bought a bunch of stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised we see some casinos or some kind of online gambling coming soon. Let me hold on. I keep hearing some. I got audio on somewhere, but let me see if that worked. I turned my computer down. There we go. Yeah, it was coming out of my speakers, but that's all right. How's everybody else doing? You guys, I'm seeing one or two viewers left in the chat. A lot of people have left, but that's okay. I still got another. Oh, hold on. Did the live stream stop, guys? Because it started over. So did the live stream reboot or something? I'm seeing four viewers now, but my time started over, so I wondered if it glitched out or something. I have a bad. My cable company sucks. I have Spectrum. We've been losing internet. I actually have DirecTV and AT&T coming out to put in a dish and put in new internet on Monday. So they were supposed to do it on Friday. However, the guy that took my order didn't put. He sent the wrong boxes, and I wanted my DVRs, and he didn't send the DVRs in the order. So they rescheduled me for Monday so they can bring my DVRs out, so my wife can record all her murder shows. We like to watch. We like to binge watch. So we'll record of a bunch of our shows, and then we'll watch them all at a couple weeks later. But what's everybody like? What's everybody's favorite show, TV wise, they're watching right now? I said my wife is she's all about murder, but we watch like America's Got Talent. We watched a couple of those other shows. The new one that came out. We watched The Masked Singer. But Yeah, like Ren, I've had Spectrum Internet and I didn't have no problems. Recon from the shadows. What is going on? I appreciate you being here. So yeah, Spectrum. I had I was a long time DirecTV. I had DirecTV for 10 plus years because being in the Marine Corps, traveling. The only way I was really guaranteed to see all my Cowboys games is have the NFL ticket. One thing that some people don't know that my installer told me is AT&T is getting ready to possibly sell DirecTV. They don't know who's buying it, but they're being told that um, they're entertaining offers to sell DirecTV. So that might be interesting to see who buys DirecTV. The Mayans, yes, the Mayans is something I want to. I watched. I love Sons of Anarchy. I need to catch up on the Mayans. Me and my wife, we started with the pandemic and everything. You know, we're movie people, and so not being able to go to the movies like we'd like to, and new movies not coming out, we started getting on Netflix and watching all kinds of stuff. So the Mayans, I hadn't started watching it, but I said I loved Sons of Anarchy, so I definitely need to check that out when I get some time. But Spectrum, yeah, like I said, I had Spectrum Internet with no problems, but here I've had nothing. The techs have been out to my house 6 times since June. I told the customer, even the customer service customer service that I got on Thursday night when I called them was like, man, we've been out to your house a lot. And I said, yeah, you've been out to my house, and I've only been here 8 months, so that's crazy. I said the only time DirecTV ever came to my house was to install my dish when I moved. So the fact that you guys haven't been out here this many times in 6 months sucks. And so I definitely am. And what's funny is I have one daughter that does. She does virtual, so she can't. If we don't have internet, she can't do school. I can't do YouTube. I can't do eBay. I can't do anything without the internet. I can do eBay on my phone, but I do a lot of my listings. I take pictures with my phone, and then I upload all my pictures in bulk because I have templates already on my computer that I can just cut and paste for different things. I have certain ones for sport cards and certain ones for shoes, etc. So I just pop the templates in, and I don't have to really reinvent the wheel as far as my listings go. So not having that internet, and our internet kept going in and out, in and out. Well, the day that I called them, AT&T put a hanger on our door that they just letting the neighborhood know that they were in the area putting in the AT&T fiber wire because they needed to let us know, so in case they needed to go into our backyard or whatnot, that we knew that they were in the area. They gave us a number to call that was their maintenance number. So I called them just to see what the deal was, and they're like, yes, we are putting fiber wire in your neighborhood. So I was tickled to death because I've been waiting on fiber wire, number one, but then waiting for it to come to our neighborhood. So it just was like a sign that, hey, you know what, I'm done. So I'm as soon as I get installed, you guys are going to see a rant video. I'm going to do a rant about Spectrum and the whole experience with Spectrum, and I'm going to post that on Twitter. I'm going to post that to Instagram. I'm going to tag them jokers anywhere I can, because even the tech that was supposed to come out on Thursday, but miraculously my stuff came out overnight. He called me to say, hey, we see that your stuff is online, the blase, blase, blase. No, Recon, we haven't had another one. The next one we had one scheduled that the venue had double booked. So the next they're gonna do like a get together like at a park to do a barbecue and do some like teaching stuff. Like they're gonna have a couple topics and have some guest speakers, like some people talking. But I'll let you know the minute there's another fish expo of any kind, whether it be indoor or outdoor. You guys will see it posted to my community tab. So just be on the lookout for that. I'll let you all know the next one that we go. I'll go live every time we do a fish expo. I'll be live. So. No, Recon. I'm originally from I'm originally from California. Moved to Texas when I was 13, and then I retired from the Marine Corps. I was in North Carolina, and then I was married to a woman that was from there, so I stayed there. Got divorced, remarried my soulmate, and then we moved back this past June. Okay, Ren asked, how do you suggest to get my girlfriend to like and go shooting and buy some heat? Take her to a range. Take her to a range. Do like a blind date kind of thing and just take her there and see, I wouldn't force her to go, like if she doesn't like it, some people are just, they're like that. My wife's begging me to take her. So we don't own any pistols right now, but she wants to go to the pistol range. So we've got one right up the road that I just found out about. So just take her and see how she likes it. That's the only, I wouldn't suggest like pushing her, because you're not going to really get anywhere if you're just trying to force her to do something she don't want to do, or is it something she's against. Hey, appreciate it, Recon. They say the third time's a charm, right? So third marriage. I told her, I said, we're gonna die together. I got my high school crush now, and I'm not giving her up. So everybody, that everything happens for a reason. So we're here. We're back in Texas, which is where I wanted to be. And oh shoot, Panic! I was just talking about, there is. Hey, Uncle Joe, Joey, Derek, hello. Panic Legion is in the house. That is my brother-in-law, who's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, for all you NFL guys. They are in Washington State. So I appreciate you, Joe, being here. How are you guys doing? How's the weather up there, Joe? We've been bouncing around from 50 to 80 to back to 30, back to 80, 90. Now we had a bunch of rain and it was cold today, so who knows? Texas weather is bipolar. We're supposed to be mid 70s pretty much for the next 10 days, so we'll see how that holds up. Been raining the last couple of days, but can't complain. I mean, my grass needed a little bit of water, and so yeah, we definitely, that's another road trip we get to make. Hopefully we get to come up there. Joe's in the chat, babe. Jenny said hi, Joe. She just stopped in. She just stopped in to grab something out of the room. Hey, yeah, your brother Joe.
Oh, you should have said my brother.
That's what I just said. Your brother Joe's in the chat.
Should I say hi?
Yeah.
Hi, Uncle Joe.
Oh, there's my daughter Kobe. There's my wife.
Uncle Joe.
They're getting invaded. They found out their Uncle Joe's in the chat, so there they are, guys. Meet problem child 1 and bigger problem child there. All right, guys. Love y'all.
Bye, Uncle Joe.
Oh. So they're just stopping in. They're having a hangout. Uncle Joe said hi, Colby. So they're doing video. They're doing movie night while I'm live streaming in the bedroom. So I don't know. Let's see. We've been live streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes now. We're gonna try to go for another 40 minutes if we can. So I appreciate it. Each and every one of you guys are new to the channel and that subscribe button is still red. Do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you guys are notified anytime we go live. As the thumbnail for this live said, I will be live right here on this channel, Saturday Night Live, every Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. for your West Coast people. And then I will also be live scratching lottery tickets every Sunday at the same time, 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. Pacific time. So you'll see some pop-up lives throughout the week, but these live streams will be dedicated. They will happen every time. This live stream will be an anything goes kind of thing, just to kind of hang out, let your hair down. I'll have some special guests that come on, let them talk to the community and share their story, tell you about them. So just kind of wrestling. Yes, Ran, I was a huge wrestling fan. I go back to when freaking the Hart Foundation was a thing. Freaking Hulk and Animal. I was a big WWE fan before it became, when it was actually WWF, before they got freaking sued by the Wildlife Foundation or whatever it was. But yes, I'm a big Sting fan. I was a big fan of Sting before he turned evil. So yeah, I definitely was a big wrestling fan. They had the Von Erichs. I actually met the Von Erichs at Traders Village. Traders Village is right down the road from me in Grand Prairie, and they had a wrestling expo, and the Von Erichs were there. It was pretty cool. So I was a kid. I kind of knew who they were at the time, but I know more obviously about them now than I did then. So it was pretty cool. I haven't watched, but I'm a big UFC fan now. So So we watch UFC all the time as we can. I don't buy every pay-per-view. I used to buy every single pay-per-view, but I kind of went away from the pay-per-views unless it's a big headliner that I like, or it's a big, like, I want to say there's one tonight, isn't there? I think there's a free. I think it's UFC Fight Night tonight. I need to check my thing. So I might have to get. I'm definitely glad I'm shutting down at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So yeah, the Freebirds are awesome. I like Coco Beware. Coco Beware was one of my favorites. Ultimate Warrior, Hulk and Animal, the freaking Road Warriors were the bomb. So Heli Estate Service Junk Removal, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you being here. As another junk removal guy. For another thing y'all didn't, if y'all looked, y'all see I did own a junk when I was in North Carolina. I retired from the Marine Corps 2013. I immediately went to work. I took my camis off one day and went to FedEx Home Delivery the next. I worked at FedEx Home Delivery for the summer. Then I went back to delivering pizza because I just didn't want to be too much time away from my kids. And then I had a aha moment and started a junk removal business. And I did that for 6 years up until about a year before we left North Carolina. I was probably doing it even then. I was doing it till I went Uber full time. But so I did one junk removal video. I might talk about it in a couple future videos on like how to start a junk removal business. I got a lot of knowledge in it, so it might be something I can do just to somebody that might be out there. Tim Doss, if you guys don't know who Tim Doss is, find him on YouTube. That is the junk removal king in my book. He's out of Reno, Nevada. He's the one that's got me kind of in the right direction. I found him on YouTube, found out what he was doing, watched what he was doing, and kind of mimicked the way he did business, and he's awesome. So if you guys are interested in that, just hit up, like I said, hit Tim Doss. I'll put out a video. Like I said, I do a lot of side hustles. So definitely, I definitely will be putting a couple videos about that on how to start a junk removal business. And just like I said, anything that I've done to make money, any of my side hustles will definitely be documented on this channel. I haven't even scratched the surface of what I've done or what I can bring to the table. I've seen Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Ric Flair, Junkyard Dog. I love JYD. Macho Man Randy Savage in person at WWF in Richfield Coliseum. Awesome. All right. You know what? Now that y'all brought up wrestling, like I said, I hadn't watched it in a while. However, WrestleMania is coming to Jerry's World, I want to say next year or this year. So I'll be there. I'm going. It's 14 minutes from my house, so I'm definitely going. Hill Estate Service and Junk says, I won 6 amateur MMA fights in a row in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. Wife said no more exposure. That's why I have not made a selfie video on my junk removal channel. Wife is a boss. Yes, wife is the boss. I don't always listen to her, but she's the boss. And if we make her feel like she's the boss, then she's the boss. So, what's going on? Speak of the boss, look who just come in saying, I heard that.
I did, even though you don't listen.
See, told you, you guys gotta watch what you say out loud, because she's always listening. She just told me I heard that. It's all good. She knows she's the boss. I just swiped the credit card. That's what I'm here for. I'm just here to swipe the credit card and make bills. Her thing is if I pitch an idea to her, the only guidance she says is as long as you're making money, go for it. Because she knows it's going to have something to do with money. When I started collecting fish tanks and stuff, she knew I was up to something, and here I am. I think we're up to 20 tanks right now, and we're about to add some more. So, yeah, I'm about to add 2. I got one pond started out back. I don't have any fish in it yet, but I got the algae building up in it for some guppy ponds out back, and I'm adding 2 more. So, yeah, she just tells me, as long as you're making money and you're happy, go for it. So, I definitely have a little bit of background in junk removal. I'll tell a couple funny stories because I actually I did have a trailer stolen that I'm still paying for to this day because I didn't have commercial insurance. So my trailer was only covered because it was unhitched from a truck and was not like burned up. And I was honest and told them that it was stolen. They only paid me $1,000 and I had just bought it. So I still owed like $6,000. I'm still to this day paying for it, but I'm also hoping it's up in Oklahoma City somewhere. That's where it was stolen from. 6 months after it was stolen, I got a phone call from Oklahoma City Sheriff Department asking me about it. And I think my live stream, I think we're timing out. You guys still hear me? Because I'm not hearing myself. I think the stream is, yep. Can you guys still hear me, or are we lagging? I'm seeing me talking, but there we go. I think we're back now. Sorry, the stream lost a little bit, but like I said, so I had a brand new trailer. Literally had just refinanced it to help move my now wife from Oklahoma to North Carolina, and somebody stole it off the U-Haul. It was attached to a U-Haul because my truck blew a head gasket on the way because I went and picked up a tractor to haul to Amarillo to get paid while I was going up there. Yeah, Red, I glitched out and it came back on right as I said, "Can y'all hear me?" So that was kind of good timing. But so I have a trailer that I'm still paying on. It's a 20-foot trailer that I use for my junk removal business. If you go to my, I have my junk removal page hidden now. But what's funny is I haven't done junk removal in a bit. I did it off and on the last year I was in North Carolina, but I still have people calling me asking me to come pick up stuff, and I'm like, how did y'all find me? Because my number, I unlisted my Facebook group page, but some people are finding posts that I posted 3 years ago into a Facebook group as advertising, and they're calling me from North Carolina asking me to come haul their junk. So luckily I have a couple friends that kind of took over the area for me when I left, and so I was able to at least recommend them somebody. But I definitely have a lot of knowledge in how to start a junk removal business, how to price, and I'm gonna tell you, if you've never done junk removal, you can be humbled very quickly the first time you undercharge and for a job. And I did that in one of my very first jobs. I didn't lose any money, but I didn't get paid enough. So I took a picture and I gave a quote to haul off some dirt out of a lady's yard from when they dug up some trees and planted new trees, and I couldn't see half of the pile of dirt. What I thought was going to take me a couple hours took me and my daughter 8 hours of shoveling and wheelbarrowing the dirt from the back into my truck. I didn't have any. I charged her $40 because I thought it was half the dirt. I already had a place to put the dirt. I was actually going to use it as fill dirt for my house because I had some unlevel areas. So I didn't have any expenses other than labor. But 8 hours, she got 8 hours of labor out of me and my daughter for $40. So yeah, lesson learned: don't ever do an estimate based off of pictures unless it's like a one. If somebody called me, you'll learn to streamline is like I had a certain price for a piano, a certain price for a refrigerator, washer, dryer, etc. Those I could do if they just said, "Hey, I got one item." But if they said they had more than one, always do an in-person free estimate. But that will be a video coming out in the future on how to start a junk removal business and how to be successful in it. So stay tuned for that if that's something that might interest you, if you're possibly looking for a business to start. If you're, like I said, if you're new to the channel and you're like, what is this guy rambling on about? I'm rambling on about everything. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I will do just about anything legal if I think I can make money in it. As far as starting a business, trying a business, I've done everything from decorate cakes to selling candy. I started as an entrepreneur selling candy in 7th grade out of my locker. I used to have people come to my locker in between classes to buy candy bars and soda. I had an ice chest that I would put in my locker every morning that had cold sodas. Why? Because I was cheaper than the vending machine. I undercut the vending machine. So I've been hustling for a while. I've always had a knack for making money when I needed to. And so people ask me, yeah, I could be working a corporate job or I could be working for a job that's going to give me another retirement. I'm very happy with where I'm at. Money doesn't make happiness. You make your own happiness in what you're doing in life. And so, have I ever seen any UFOs? Nah, I couldn't verify it. I've gotten some things I thought were UFOs, but do I believe UFOs are out there? I'm sure there are. There's got to be some other life out there. We can't we can't be the only planet with life on it. It's just not feasible. So we're either not finding something or something we're not being told. But I believe there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I mean, where do we get all these Hollywood movies from if nobody has knowledge of any of this stuff? I mean, some people got some pretty good imaginations. If y'all saw Independence Day, that opened up my eyes for what could be a possibility. You know, where did that info come from? Yeah, government cover-ups. I worked for the government for 20 years. I can tell you, there's a lot of government cover-ups because we definitely had spending of paying $50 for a hammer. I don't know if people that hammers or a stapler that cost $90. So there's definitely some cover-up and some fraudulent spending out there, but yes, Hail Estate, I will definitely tag you, send you a link. If anything that's junk removal pops up, I will definitely, and you'll see it pop up. If you follow me on any other social media, I usually try to post anytime I post a video. I'll post it on my Instagram channel, I'll post it on Twitter with a link. I'll throw it up on my community, but as long as you got that bell notification, clicked on all, anytime I post any new live content or any videos or go live, you guys will be the first ones to know about it because you'll get a notification. So make sure, YouTube is kind of tricky. So every now and then, go check your favorite YouTubers out. Make sure A, that you're still following them, and B, that your bell is still clicked, because I've got a lot of friends that all of a sudden I'm not following them. So if you're not watching their stuff on a regular basis, YouTube goes through and shakes out every so often, shakes out those dead accounts, if you want to call it. But I'm subscribed to 950 people, and I know I don't watch 950 people, so I think they selectively choose who they wanted to remove you from or whatnot based on your preferences. But so make sure if you guys are supporting any of your fellow YouTube content creators, go out there and double check every now and then. Make sure you guys are leaving a comment on the videos. The YouTube algorithm is weird. We could tag them all day long. We could put the right tags in the search engine, have 100% search engine optimization, but the algorithm it all goes based on what people watch. If you'll notice, you guys get ads. Those ads that pop up usually are relevant to something that you've watched in the past or that you've searched for. So make sure you guys give a thumbs up on any video you watch. Make sure you just drop a comment. Even if you just say, hey, great video. It doesn't have to be like anything pertinent. Just leave a comment, because what that does is that lets YouTube know that A, somebody's watching it, and the video or the content has got engagement. That throws it into the algorithm so that YouTube will push that out to other people that might be interested in that stuff. So even if you're not actively engaged and you see a video pop up, go throw a thumbs up on it, and then click throw a quick comment on it so that your content creator knows you're still there and watching, but it also lets that algorithm know that people are watching and engaged, and it definitely helps. It's one of those weird things that no matter how much we think we know what that algorithm is, nobody does. Even the best YouTubers, I'll see it all the time. People with 100,000 plus subs, you'll look at their videos and some of them got 3,000 views. So that means even their own subscribers aren't watching it, but it also means that the algorithm isn't pushing some of that content out, or they're not tagged or whatnot. So just do your content creators a favor and do some engagement in the stuff. They've taken the time and the effort to put the content out there for you guys. Just give them a little tickle. That's all you got to do. Give them a little tickle. You can give me a thumbs down. It doesn't matter to me, because guess what? A thumbs down is still engagement. So thumbs up, thumbs down, it doesn't affect me. You're not going to hurt my feelings at all. So I will tell everybody that till I turn blue in the face. It doesn't bother me. My wife will tell you I don't have a feeling. I have one feeling. I keep telling her I have a feeling, but she says I don't have. I do have feelings, but I only have one. So you're not going to hurt that one feeling by any means. So there's also other ways you guys can support the channel. Some people have different things. I did start a Buy Me a Coffee, but it's under buymeacoffee.com/Jarhead. There'll be a link in the description. So I'm not monetized right now. Another way you can help the channel is buy me a Dr. Pepper. So that's in there. That link will be in there. So I have some merchandise coming. We've got t-shirts, hats. I'm gonna have coffee mugs. We're gonna have coasters. I have a coin. So if you guys are familiar with the military, we love our challenge coins. Also, the lottery scratching community a lot of them are doing coins as scratching coins. So I do have one with my logo that you see over here to this side, and my slogan that you see over on this side. I have a coin that's being made right now. I approved the proof the other day, or the proof the other day, and then I'm waiting on the sample. They're gonna make one, and then they'll send me a picture of the front and back of how it looks at the actual coin. And then once that gets approved, around mid-May, I should have those coins in my possession. Those will be $20 shipped to you. That helps support the channel. I have 100 of those being made, but I also I have another company that I'm looking at to do a few different coins. So I'm reaching out to kind of look and see. I don't know what the quality of these coins are going to be. They're 1.5-inch coins, so they will get the ball rolling as far as that. I'm also going to be sending that logo and that slogan to have T-shirts made. They will be available in black or white. So as soon as I get the transfers back, I will order the T-shirts. I'm going to order just your typical sizes: small, medium, large, extra large, double XL. If you need a size different than that, hit me up on Instagram. My email is my business email. The Jarhead Entrepreneur at gmail.com is in the description of all my videos. So hit me up. If you guys want to send me any crazy stuff, I do have a P.O. box that is also listed in my description of all my videos. So you guys can send me anything. I'm going to do Fan Mail Friday. Once people start sending me stuff, if I have something, I will open it on camera, and then I will record it, post it up in my Fan Mail Friday playlist. So it worked out pretty good. I used to get sport cards and stuff, and I would put that when I got those packages in. That was my Fan Mail Friday before. So we do have that there. So be on the lookout for some stuff. Like I said, I got some stuff I got to do. I got a new heat press I got to order. I got to order a new sublimation printer. So definitely. You heard of HARP? If so, what do you know about it? HARP. I have not heard of HARP. What is that, Red? What does it deal with? I'll look it up. I'm all about research, so if it's something HAARP, let's take a look and see what we got. High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. No, I had not heard about that. I'm reading on it. It says the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program was initiated as a ionospheric research program jointly funded by the U.S. Air Force, the U.S. Navy, the University of Alaska Fairbanks, and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. It was designed and built by BAE Advanced Technologies. Interesting. Weather control or mind control? Who knows? I tell you what, I definitely know, like, Big Brother's always watching us, because no matter, you say something, you look up something, you talk to your wife about something you might be interested in purchasing, all of a sudden your Facebook page is littered with those ads. Your email is being bombarded with, try this, we got a free one of these. It's just kind of crazy that those things pop up. So I definitely know Big Brother's always watching. So supposedly military has experienced it. But interesting. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we do go through some crazy stuff. I see a picture of it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what I can pull up here. Let's see. My window capture is. Yeah, I don't have the slide. I had it to where I could share my screen when I had it set up before, but I didn't put it on. I didn't put it on this scene, so I can't pull it up, or I'd pull it up and show you guys what he's talking about. But it looks interesting. There's a bunch of pictures on it. I'll definitely have to do some research on that. But there's no telling what they put us through. We've got more shots that I know what to do with. I wouldn't be surprised if I got a chip implanted in me somewhere, just because, of experience we had in Iraq and stuff. So, like I said, Big Brother's always watching. So I'm showing 6 viewers in the chat. I think 2 of them are me. One is my iPad and one is my phone. So there's 4 of you hanging out with me. I definitely appreciate y'all. Looking at the time, we got about 20 more minutes before I wrap this up. So if there's anything y'all want to discuss, feel free to talk about it. If you got any questions about me or what to expect, if y'all got any suggestions for the channel, I'm always ready to listen. So just hit me up on Instagram, leave a comment on one of my videos. I'll do the research. If I don't know about it and I got to do the research, if I can bring the content to you, if it's something y'all want to see done or whatnot, hit me up. If you're needing help with something, reach out to me on Instagram. So I see Recon's here, Ren's here, Hales is still here. So those are definitely 3 of you here. I appreciate each and one of you. Like I said, somebody else's Moon Goddess Treasures. Welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you being here. How are you doing? I got about another 20 minutes. I'm going to try to keep these live streams on Saturdays down to 2 hours. If it gets crazy when we have some guests on, I don't mind going a little past it, but my wife definitely needs her snuggle time. So, like I said earlier, she's the boss, so we will make sure that happens. So I will wrap it up here around 9 o'clock. I am Central Standard Time, so I definitely will try to go from 7 to 9 every Saturday. Tomorrow night, we will be live scratching these lottery tickets right here. So I have a $400 mix, including a $50 ticket right here. I've got some $30 tickets, some $20 tickets, and some $10 tickets. So there will be a $400 scratch session going tomorrow night. So definitely tune into that. It will be the same time. Those live streams, the lottery live streams, will probably be about an hour or so, depending on how many people we got, how interactive the chat is. I got 16 tickets for tomorrow. I also have some giveaways tickets. Texas has tickets that support Texas veterans. I do have these $2 tickets, Lucky Dog, and I also have this one, Veterans Cash, that you guys will have an opportunity to win. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do it. It's probably going to be, hey, pick a number between 1 and whatever, and then I will do a automated thing to pick a number. And if you win, you have a chance to win up to $25. Anything under $25 is yours to keep. Anything over, we split, and you have a max win of $50. So those will definitely be there. As the stream gets bigger and bigger, the tickets will get bigger and bigger. So you definitely want to be there. You got a chance to win some free money. At the end of it, the only thing I ask, and there will be a disclaimer in those live streams, is you got to be 18. What will happen is I will either Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal you. Prefer Venmo and Cash App just because they're easier to deal with. PayPal is kind of cracking down on some craziness. So definitely be there. And you want to be there for the live stream. I might do one midstream. I might do one at the end. Tomorrow's the first. Well, it's the second live stream, but the first one I'm just kind of scratching and giving away stuff. So I'm kind of getting the hang of that. But what time? Same time, Recon. I will be live on Saturdays, Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, and that'll be on the thumbnail. So the live stream is already up there. So if you guys look, it'll say, live stream every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I kind of keep that consistent so that people know on Saturday and Sunday, the Jarhead is live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whether it be scratching tickets or the Saturday Night Live stream. So definitely be there. Like I said, the bigger the shows start getting, the better stuff we're going to be giving away. I did go recently over 1,000 subscribers. I have not forgot about the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. However, I'm waiting on some things, i.e. I'm waiting on some of my merchandise to get made and get on hand so that I can give some of that away as part of that giveaway. So, and I'm kind of trying to give some of the watch time and get some stuff going on. But definitely, if you can make it out to the live streams, it would be a huge help. Every minute that you guys are in here helps the watch time. I got to grind out. I think I need like over 2,800 more hours. So just to get monetized. So that's the grind we're at now. But I got a lot of big things part of that giveaway. I will be giving away a Zion Williamson Funko Pop. I do have a Lamar Jackson Prism rookie card that is valued about anywhere from $125 to $150 depending on the day. That will be being given away. I will have some gift cards for Amazon, Starbucks, AMC theaters to be given away. It's going to be a great time. We're going to hang out. We're going to freaking party like it's 1999 and just have a good time. Give away a bunch of stuff. I do have, let me see, if you guys were on the live stream the other day, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to be right back. There we go. All right, we're back. Y'all like that? Yeah, I got more tricks for that. So if you guys watched my unboxing, I did Shield Republic. I put it in an order from Shield Republic. Made an unboxing video for the channel. It was this hat right here, a t-shirt, and a bunch of t-shirts. I reached out. I didn't reach out to them. I just sent them a copy of the link to the video and told them, hey, I appreciate y'all's stuff. And they sent me some free stuff. They sent me a hat, this AR-15 hat, and they sent me a 50 cal bottle opener with their logo on it. So as a token of my appreciation, and even though I'm a hat guy, I love hats, that's going to be part of the giveaway as well. So I'm going to pay it forward, and I'm going to give that stuff away to you guys because like I said, I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, Recon, I know there's a lot of people that go live, and it's hard because so many people go live. It's hard to pick a perfect time to go live and compete. People that want to hang out with my crazy butt, they'll hang out, and the ones that don't, I mean, I hang out on a lot of bigger channels as well. So we'll get there. Like I said, the ones that can make it can make it. I'm not gonna hurt my feelings. If I got one viewer in here, guess what? I'm happy. And if it's my kids, then I'm still happy. But it'll get there. And once we get some stuff, like I said, I won't. It's hard to tie. It's hard to tie stuff down. It's hard to. I'd love to go live. During the day sometimes, but I'm in a lot. I watch a lot of people's lives because there's so many people doing live streams during the day. It's just there's only 24 hours in a day. 7 days in a week, 365 days in a year, blah, 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 blah. So, I just picked 2 times that would work for me, best for me. And then, like I said, I appreciate each and every one that comes to hang out. But I'm also understanding that other people do go live. And, like I said, I have people that 2 or 3 of my favorite people go live at the same time. And I try to bounce in between each one of them. But I'm also understanding that other people do go lives and pick who they want to go to. I don't get offended easily, so it is what it is. We'll do. I'm still putting out videos. The live streams are going to be there. We're going to have fun. The bigger the channel, as the channel grows, the more things we're going to be able to do to help other people. I plan on doing a lot of charity stuff on the channel with my live streams, like I said earlier, and a lot of stuff in the different communities that I have. A lot of, especially t-shirt, graphic design, crafting stuff. I want to give away a lot of stuff that might be able to help somebody start a business. That's good. What it's going to be all about. And so everything that I make off of YouTube itself is going to go right back into the community and helping others. Only thing I'm after is that 100,000 subscriber silver play button from YouTube itself. Everything else is just extra. So we'll get there. We'll just keep grinding. I'm having fun. I tell people, don't do something if you're not having fun, because if you're not having fun, you're not going to enjoy it. Just like for my resellers, people get wrapped around, I don't know what to source. I tell people, just source what makes you happy. Source things source things that make you happy, because if you're not happy or you don't enjoy what you're looking for, you're not going to enjoy looking for it. So just go with your gut, do what makes you guys happy, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going with the flow, documenting the journey. My grandkids, great grandkids, be able to look back and say, my papa was on TV, or that's what they call it. They call YouTube TV. So they'll be able to look back and see how crazy their papa was, and that's enough for me. But definitely, like I said, definitely it'll get, as we build the audience and people get out there and YouTube starts pushing the material. I did have somebody that popped into my live stream the other night that found the channel because YouTube recommended it to him. So that was awesome. So it was another lottery scratcher. So he found my channel because I was live and it was recommended to him, and he popped in and said hi. So it'll happen. Um, oh yeah, Recon. Yeah, I, I, I totally understand it. Like I said, there was no way to pick a perfect time. There's some live streams that I like. That I'll be missing just because. But I gotta, at some point, if we put everything around, like I said, I can't really go live earlier just because we like to do things. SR Bless Scratcher, thank you for being here. I so much appreciate you stopping by. You just never know. Like I said, you never know. People popping in and out. It makes a difference. Even the fact we've only had about 5 to 6 viewers in this 2 hours of stream, that'll net me about 10 hours of watch time. So that's what it's all about right now. It's just getting in front of the camera, getting more comfortable, changing things up, being different a little bit, and then the views will come. You guys see me pop in everybody's chat. I try to pop in anybody that I'm following that I enjoy watching, and even people I don't enjoy watching. I'll pop in, say hi, and I'll leave, just because I don't mind supporting anybody and everybody. That just to give somebody a vote of confidence. Like I said, my ear is open if somebody needs somebody to talk to. Somebody's got questions. Somebody's got something they need answered. They got an idea. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up via my email, and let's chit chat. Especially if it's business related, I'm always welcome. But I mean, even if you just need somebody to chit chat, you're not feeling like yourself, hit me up. I'll try to motivate you as best I can and try to get you in a better state of mind. But definitely, I'll be at work tomorrow till 7:30, but I'll watch. If not, Bob, hey, Ren, if you can, like I said, I totally understand. A lot of people have lives. I got stuff to do, too. So that's why I kind of wanted to nail down. Me and my wife, I went back and forth on what time is the best time, and my wife even said there's no real best time because we've got 2 kids that are always on the go, wanting to do stuff. Right now, they're not doing sports, but they will be soon. My daughter's healing from a soccer injury that happened a year ago. She just had a surgery to put a rod in her leg because her leg didn't heal. So we've been dealing with a lot lately. So some stuff calms down right now, but I want to do my best to bring some kind of regular schedule. I'm trying to nail down days to do videos, but because I do so many different things, I'm trying to nail down like definitely dropping a video, say Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, dropping a video. That way I have 3 videos dropping. I have at least 2 live streams, and then if I might be doing some lives just out of nowhere. I did a live yesterday. You guys see a thumbnail that popped up that said last minute live. I'm going to try to give people 30-minute notice that hey, I'm going to go live in 30 minutes, but I may just go live to go live. If I got something to talk about, I'll just go live. Watching will save me money from watching will save me lots of money from getting on bricks. Yeah, Recon, I appreciate it. She's doing good. She's been in physical therapy. We just went into phase 2. She just had a follow-up with her doctor. She had a follow-up with her doctor Wednesday, and this surgery was a success. We do have at least 1, possibly 2 more surgeries in the future. At some point, she's going to have to... Long story short is when she broke her femur where it meets the kneecap. And in doing so, it didn't heal properly. One part of her growth plate was growing and the other part wasn't. So her leg started to bow. And we noticed it about a year later. Her leg started to bow. So when we moved here to Texas, we went and got her in to see a specialist, to see a orthopedic surgeon and talk to them. And they did it. They put a plan together. They actually did her surgeon took her case to the board of surgeons because it was not a rare case, but it was one that would be a learning and a teaching tool for others to learn. So she actually had a bunch of doctors' input on the actual plan with her surgeon. And so phase 1 was to get a metal rod inserted into her leg. That she had that done about a month ago. Now, about a month and a half ago now, and everything is beautiful. Everything is healed the way it's supposed to. They closed off the growth plate on that leg to let everything do what it was supposed to do. So she'll have to. She's 11. So she had a rod put in. She's going through physical therapy. She'll have to go back, and they'll do a surgery on her other leg to close the growth plate when it comes to about that time, to where they can do when she's just about done growing, they'll go in and make sure they'll close the growth plate on her other leg so that they can put a metal rod in her hip. And what they'll do with that is they'll essentially make a space in her femur, and they will take that rod and they will use magnets and they will stretch it out up to 4 to 5 centimeters, depending on what they need to do to even her legs out. And what that will do they'll use magnets and stretch it out 1 centimeter a day, and the bone will calcify around that rod and create new bone, and that will essentially extend her leg. So she's definitely got another few surgeries ahead, but from this surgery, 100% success. And so she's just doing physical therapy and getting, in July, we'll see, he just authorized her to start running again and doing, like I said, she's still doing physical therapy twice a week. It was a soccer accident. She actually collided in practice with her goalie, and their knees, she closed her eyes and they hit pretty much like knee to knee, and the goalie was okay, but it was almost like a hairline fracture right where her femur and her kneecap meet. It was almost like a freak accident, but where it happened, initially it was a perfect place to happen. It just didn't heal properly. If it would have healed properly, she wouldn't have any ill effects from it. But because it didn't heal properly and part of the growth plates closed, her leg, like I said, it started bowing because part of it was growing and part of it wasn't. So she's a tough kid. She's ready to get back playing soccer, but she just got authorized to. The doctor at that appointment said she could start running, jogging. She's already been biking, and like I said, physical therapy went into phase 2. We'll revisit the surgeon. He'll take measurements in July and determine if she can get back on the soccer field or get back to playing organized sports. So for right now, she's not able to do anything like jump on the trampoline, which my kids love to go to the trampoline parks. So it's kind of rough on her. But we got Six Flags. We've got other things to do. She actually takes my iPad and she picked up. I have an app called Procreate that I do a lot of graphic design stuff on. I create my decals and stuff and some of my logo stuff for other people on. So she has actually taken interest in that and started doing stuff with Procreate. She's getting pretty good at it. She's actually able to draw on it and create her own things. We're actually going to put some of her artwork on some t-shirts for her to wear to school, and she wants to sell because she knows Dad makes money selling, so she wants to have her own merch to start selling. So I might be getting her into the t-shirt business as well. It sucked because, like I said, she's very active, was playing soccer, but she wants to get back on the soccer field. But somebody else had another plan to slow her down and to get things going the right way. So we'll just take it day by day. And I've got great insurance being retired from the Marine Corps, so I can't complain. That surgery would have cost, I want to say it was like $80,000. I didn't pay a dime. So I can't complain. Looking at time, it is almost 9 o'clock. I got about 2 more minutes. So I want to wrap things up by saying, if you guys are here and you're watching it live, I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are catching this on the replay. I appreciate each and one of you as well. I missed you, but I definitely appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If your guys' subscribe button is red, make sure you smash that, turn it into a gray color, hit that bell so you're notified anytime I go live or upload new content. There will be new videos dropping. I will be live tomorrow night, same time, same channel, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, scratching a $400 mix of lottery tickets. I have $50, $30, $20, and $10 tickets, so don't miss that. If you guys are into lottery, you want to see me gamble my money, be there. Don't be square. Have a great night. I appreciate you all. As always, stay humble, stay hungry, stay focused. Until next time,